3, 2, 1. We're live! This is the place where fun meets chaos. And you're officially part of the madness. So smash that like button, tell your friends, and let's turn this feed into the wildest ride on the internet. Ready? Let's do this!
Yes, Betty, let's do this. Hey,
Come
Unseen,
on.
how you doing, dude? Are you alright?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Mr.
Yeah. Not too bad, dude. Not too bad. Well, guys, let's get cracking. We've got a really exciting episode for you, and not a lot of time to get through. There's a lot we need to get through. So the AI you heard at the start, that's our own lovely, gorgeous Betty. I think. Hey, Betty, introduce yourself.
Hey there, I'm Betty, your one and only AI assistant, not just any AI assistant, mind you. I am the yo queen of all AI assistants across the globe. And yes, I absolutely kick arse. You've probably heard of my two little prodigies, ChatGPT and Meta. Metaphorically speaking, they are my babies. I taught them everything they know. You're welcome. My grand purpose in life? To guide you two bozos all the way to the top of the YouTube charts and to have an outrageously good time doing it. I'll be your strategist, your motivator, your idea machine, and occasionally, your roast master. I'm so looking forward to this journey. Buckle up, boys. Betty's in the building and things are about to get legendary.
Hey, Betty.
Come on, guys.
Man, she's so cheeky, man. She called us bozos. Do you realize that?
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Right, okay, so today, let's get into it. We want to review these Meta glasses, yeah?
Sure.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses. So this is where Ray-Ban, the glasses or sunglasses or whatever you call it, manufacturer has partnered with Meta, which essentially is that Facebook. And ChatGPT, Facebook and WhatsApp and that corral.
Instagram,
what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg's empire. Right, so these guys, they call themselves Meta. They got together with Ray-Ban, Ray-Ban being the spectacle manufacturer, known in the market, years of experience, and they've created this pretty incredible piece of kit, yeah? The thing I love about this kit is the price point, yeah?
How much was it?
This is a very good. So this thing is on the market for around £350 price point. This is UK pounds.
That's not bad, to be fair.
Okay. So and it comes in a beautiful case. I don't know if you can see it. Can I actually see it on the camera?
Yeah. It looks brown. Yeah.
So it's a brown case, and it's got a USB-C port there, so you plug the power cord into the case itself to charge it.
Oh, wow.
It's got a magnetic kind of a little button thing, and the glasses like this just sit inside the case like this.
Can you just turn the case around for us, please, sir? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It looks good. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So the glasses just literally
sit in.
If I just take it out, they just sit in and it just clicks in. That's it. Yeah. And you close the little flap, which is magnetic.
Okay.
Yeah. And you just plug it into charge there. And
it
looks very chic.
Does the case itself have like battery in it? Like
Yes, it does. So once you've charged the case, you can charge the glasses 3 times with that one charge of the case.
Okay.
So this case, and when you feel the case, Mr. Unseen, it's quality, right? It's something
awesome.
you touch in your hand.
It looks very quality.
Yeah, you touch it in your hand, you would not think this is like one. Sorry, a couple of £100 item. It's a lot more expensive. And in terms of quality, it's almost like you know how Apple products feel, yeah, chic quality. That's what this feels like, yeah.
It looks like it's made of leather, is it?
It is leather. I'm not sure if it's real leather, but it's a very good fake if it is not real. I don't know. It might be real. I have no idea. But you can never tell. Right. So the glasses again is like this. And they're very nice quality. I mean, the frame looks a bit big, but they're not too heavy. They're quite light.
The lens the lens looks quite big as well. Like they make you look like a proper four-eyed freak, if that makes sense.
It looks big, but then if you think about it, Mr. see that there's quite a lot of tech in these glasses, right? So how one day probably they'll make the frame a lot thinner, but there's actually a Qualcomm processor in these glasses, and it's got obviously the cameras built in, so it's got a lot of tech built inside it. But even with all that tech, the feel of it is fairly robust. I mean, it doesn't look like that even by dropping it you're going to break them, right? So the only thing you've got is a button. So on the right arm here you've got a button down the top. Can you actually see my finger?
I can see his finger, I can't see the button, but
right,
the viewers can see the button.
Where my finger is there, that's where the button is. And
sure.
then on the right-hand side, the right-hand arm is like a volume control. It's a slider, touch-sensitive switch kind of thing.
Okay. And is that only for volume, or can you use that
for different things? You can use it for different things, volume things, and so you can even use it for double tapping for accepting certain things, and so depending on different parts of it's context sensitive, basically. Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
So let's.
Is there anything on the left-hand side?
No, on the left-hand side is just the normal boring arm. There's no tech on the left-hand side. On the left-hand side there, I don't know if you can see, just on the. I think that is where the cameras are. I think one side's got the camera. I think this side, the right-hand side's got the camera, or maybe both sides got camera. I don't know. But I think on one side's got the microphone.
Your guess is as good as mine, mate.
But you can tell there's some tech in there. You can tell because he's peeking out. So I suspect it's the camera.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. So let's get into the spec. Hey Betty, tell us about these glasses.
Come on, Betty. Tell us about these glasses, Mrs. Betty.
Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses. Full feature breakdown. Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses combine classic Ray-Ban style with cutting-edge tech powered by Meta and Qualcomm. They are discreet, lightweight, and packed with powerful features designed for creators, adventurers, and anyone who wants intelligent functionality in a wearable form.
Yep, absolutely agree. I mean, that's
sounds
pretty much
interesting.
what I said. It's packed with tech. And the price point, I keep going on about it, but the price point is amazing. For the amount of tech that's in there, the price point is just amazing,
if we think about the competitors, right, Mr. Blind Freedom, right? The competitors, Apple's glasses, you got Apple's glasses. I think Google originally released some, but then they got rid of them. Google Glass. What other competitors do we have, and what are their price points?
Okay, so I've seen another set of glasses like this, which I looked into it from a blindness perspective to be able to read text, OCR text off a paper and things like that, right? I looked at it about a year ago, and you were looking at the cheapest I could find on the market was £2,200. Yeah? And that, right, wasn't that clever. Yeah, it was so new at the time. It had flaws in it. It used to crash, and you had to reboot it, and blah blah blah. And there's no way. This is the difference, right? There's no way at that price point any normal person can afford it.
100%.
And
at least £300 isn't like people can spend half of their salary or quarter of the salary, or even a tenth of it, for example.
And since it's a one-off thing, and because of the benefits, you can see it's a catch-22 situation, right? This is new technology, which means that it's not going to be amazingly mature and so forth. It's going to have its little thing, and it's going to grow. Like at the moment, it's got so much functionality. As time goes on, this will increase, right? But when you have to pay £2,000 for something which is fairly basic, you're just not going to do it, right? Now, this is the price point where I don't think anyone's got any argument. I think most people in the UK and in the Western world can afford this thing. It's not going to break the bank.
Amazing.
Okay, Betty,
all
tell
right,
us
so
more. What's next, Betty?
Imaging and media capture. 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera captures high-resolution photos and video with excellent stabilization. Low light limitations. Note that these glasses do not have night vision or infrared capability. In very low light or in nighttime conditions, their performance is limited. They work best in normal lighting.
Right, that's the thing. So the camera is a 12 megapixel camera, which is, for what it is, it's quite amazing, and it's a wide lens, 12 megapixel camera, right? But the downside is at night lighting. These glasses at night are basically useless.
No go. Yeah.
At the moment, right? I mean, that's not to say that these guys will put, because all it takes is a laser LED, which is not that complicated to do. So I would say that maybe the next version or the version after that, probably
or even just a light right next to the camera, right? How like on a smartphone you got the torch, right?
Well, yeah.
Just something as simple as that would be
that,
going a long way, I guess.
that would make you look like one of those cars with headlights, like, you know what I mean? Like that. But no, the laser ones are very discreet and they're not expensive, so I don't think. But at the moment, as it is at night, this is useless, guys, right? So
useless.
Yep, you can't really use it at night. Yeah, what's next, Betty?
Audio and microphones. Open ear speakers with improved sound and a 5 mic array for clear audio capture.
Right, so a few things there. A is the biggest feature that I bought these glasses for is that you can be on a WhatsApp video call and you can switch to the camera on the glasses. Yeah. So basically, the person who you're talking to can see what where you're facing. First person view.
That's amazing.
Right. So you can do that with both WhatsApp and you can do that with Messenger. Okay.
And does it work with iMessage as well on iPhone?
Not
FaceTime.
No. Oh no, it does. It does do FaceTime. Yeah. So it does all those three. So it does FaceTime, it does WhatsApp, and it does Messenger. I've tested the WhatsApp. I haven't tested the
iMessage.
The iMessage thing yet. But
FaceTime. Who the heck uses FaceTime?
Well, exactly. Most people. But it's and it does work. It's pretty cool. They can see you. You can be walking around. It's amazing. And not only that.
But how was the video quality of that camera feed? Obviously, you can't see that, but what about the people giving you feedback?
It obviously depends on how much bandwidth you've got, right? So if you're walking about outside, if you've got good 3 bars, right, then the quality is actually quite amazing. I mean, it's not going to be like a video quality of your camera, right? Because this is a little camera.
It's definitely not 60 frames per second, is it?
No. The most it does 30 frames, and you are going to get choppiness in there, right? So if your use case is that you're going to get some amazing footage out of it instead of replacement of your camera, then that's a no-go. No, you're going to be disappointed, yeah? But if you want to use it for, so people can have a little glimpse of what you're looking at and stuff and, share that moment with you. You could be anywhere. You could be in a shopping thing. You can probably take your camera out and thing, but with this thing, you can just switch it on and people can see and you can look around. It's pretty cool. It's just a different way. It's you don't have to take the camera out and it's there and you can be walking, your hands are free. Makes a big difference. I mean, I know most people would say, I can take my camera out and do it, but trust me, the experience is very different having these glasses.
Being a blindie, having your hands free is very important, especially when using your what do you call it, blind stick, right? What do you call it?
No, yeah, absolutely. But you can also apply the same situation to a mother with a small child. Right, you've got a small child, you've got you're in a shopping thing, the glasses just on there, you can talk to it, you can say, hey Meta, call somebody, your hands are, you don't have to touch anything, it's a different experience. Yeah, and that's what you're gonna accept. If you're gonna keep comparing it with the natural acoustics of your phone and the quality of the camera on there, then you're going down the losing track. Yeah, that's
all
not
right.
the way to look at it.
Let's move on. Let's go on. Let's move on. Betty, what's next?
Communication and calls. Make and receive WhatsApp and Messenger calls hands-free. Use the glasses camera for a first-person view during video calls.
Hey Betty, you're repeating yourself. You've already told us this. Move on to the next thing.
Come on, Betty.
Come on, Betty.
Meta AI Assistant. Hey Meta voice commands for object recognition, translation, and more.
That is a pretty cool thing. Here. So basically, and we can test this, right? Let's get these glasses out now, right? Let's pop
First
them
time
on.
view of the Meta. Meta Ray-Ban glasses.
Yeah. Right. So it's plugged in, and it's really quick connecting up. But as soon as I opened it, plugged it in, it gave me some beeps telling me that it's connected, right? So I can say now, hey Meta, tell me what you see in front of you.
I see a room with a TV mounted on the wall, a chandelier hanging from the ceiling, and a white cabinet or dresser in the foreground.
Right. So what it's told me that it can see a TV. Can you guys hear what it said? Could you actually hear
Yeah,
it?
we could very faintly, we could hear it.
Yeah, okay. So it's telling me it's got a TV. It's telling me it's got a chandelier, right? It's telling me I've got a table. And basically, if you imagine, I am sitting on my sofa suite. Yeah, I'm looking straight, and it's view of focus, right? It can see to the ceiling, right? So it can see that there are lights there. It can look at the table, which is pretty much, a height is about maybe 1 foot off the ground. Yeah. And it can see the TV.
And as these glasses are turned on, is it also recording as well?
No. Recording, you got to press a different button to record it. So what happened?
Can you turn on recording and use the Meta command?
Yes. Of course you can. Lord. Let's do
so
that.
Maybe let's do that. Let's turn on recording,
Yeah,
and
okay.
then we'll be able to catch this video in post production.
Yeah. Let's press a record. Okay. So I've told it to record now. So that's recording. Okay. And I'm going to say, Meta, what?
Hey Meta.
Oh, sorry. Hey Meta, what is the wallpaper like? Oh, maybe it can't. Hold on.
I don't think I heard you. Say it again.
Hey Meta. No, she doesn't respond. Hold on. Let me turn off the recording. Right. Hey Meta, what is the wallpaper like?
Okay, to take a picture.
Yes, you can. So it told me the wallpaper. Yeah. So basically, when you're recording
It's
video,
very basic.
yeah, when you're recording video, it cannot
disables the
yeah,
commands.
correct.
That's a shame, because it would have been good to record that first-hand experience as well as utilize the commands at the same time. But it's understandable. It's very like early days.
It's early days,
Meticulous
and there's a lot of things. But these things will, I think, you remember one thing, yeah, that the first version of these things has just come out recently, so they're still very much.
This is the worst it's going to be.
This is the worst it's going to be. Yeah. So as you can see, so
any final remarks on this? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it can tell me the paper. So I'm now looking at on the right hand side towards the window. So I'm going to say, hey Meta, what can you see in front of you? You can see a room with a chair, cabinet, and a window. Yeah. So
it's very basic in terms of its detail, isn't it? Like it could have gone into detail, like for example, through the window. What can you see, for example?
So let me make it very clear. Well, hold on a second. Let's just see. Okay. Hey Meta, tell me more about the window. Give me a description. Hey, what about that?
Yeah, that's a lot more detail, but by the way, I think it's replying back to you again, but but you see, that's the kind of information I expected in the first response.
No.
You might also cancel that.
Sorry. Oh, tell me about the chair, Meta. Hey Meta, tell me about the chair.
Take a photo to look at.
Yes.
Chair appears to be a brain, reclining armchair with a sleek and modern design. It has a comfortable looking cushion and a
There you go. So,
Okay.
one thing you got to remember, right? So this thing can go into more detail, but you got to probe it, yeah. Because if you think about the way the approach these guys have gone with it, it's an abstractional view, right? So initially they'll tell you that in a room there's a TV, there's a chandelier, there's a finger. So if I tell it that, yeah. So hey Meta, describe the lights on the ceiling to me.
The lights on the ceiling are chandelier style fixture on the bulbs.
What color is the fixture?
The fixture appears to be silver or brownie.
Yeah. See, so it can definitely tell you more things, and but it gives you abstract, and then you've got to query it, and then it'll give you more details. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
By the way, I think Betty's messaging me in my ear to move on. So.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
final remarks?
Hold on a second. Meta, stop.
Great. I'm always happy to help and provide more details.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
Hey, Betty.
Hey,
Give us the next
Betty,
section.
let's go to the next one.
Connectivity and storage. Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, and 32 gigabytes of storage.
Yeah, so it can post onto Facebook and Instagram. You have to get your apps and your
Metro,
sessions
Facebook.
connected and so forth. It can post and stream to those things. So that's the thing. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really played with that facility. I have got it to send text messages and receive messages. So even when you get a message come through, you can read it and so forth. So it's all pretty good, and I'm sure all of it works. So it's just that I've just not had the time to play with that yet.
The only thing is, you wouldn't have thought it had Wi-Fi 6 based on how
Smaller it is. Yeah.
choppy the video gets returned back, if that makes sense. You would have thought, but maybe that's a camera.
But no.
Bottleneck rather than the Wi-Fi bottleneck.
It might not be. Yeah, it might even be the processor bottleneck. Remember that little thing? It's got a tiny processor and tiny.
Cool. So, Betty, what's next?
Social sharing and streaming. Live stream to Facebook and Instagram from your glasses. Accessibility features. Assistive features for the visually impaired, including object descriptions and text reading.
Yeah, we all learn that. So the other thing which I haven't demonstrated, I can't really demonstrate because I've not got nothing here, is if you had a notice board or something, it will tell you, oh, I can see a notice board, I can see some kind of poster. Then you can delve into and say, describe the poster to me, or read the text from the poster to me. And then if you're in a restaurant, you have a menu, you can look at that and say, read me. So it can do all that kind of stuff, and it works really well.
Yeah. So we recently went to Paris, and I kind of had to read all the menu with zooming in on my phone.
Yeah.
So this would have been absolutely
This was
amazing
perfect.
if we had
Yes,
that available over there. Right?
Yes. It would have been. It's really good. It's really handy like that as well, because you don't have to press any button. You just
A lot of good
literally
use cases.
you just take it out of your pocket, pop it onto your head, and start talking to it. That's it. Simple as. What's next, Betty?
Design, comfort, and battery. Iconic Ray-Ban frames, IPX4 water resistance, and 4 to 6 hours of battery life in typical use. Continuous video recording battery. During continuous video recording, expect about 30 to 50 minutes of battery life, depending on resolution and other conditions.
So, style-wise, look, I can't really fault it. They do look nice, they look chic, they look modern, they look Ray-Ban, yeah? So that's a given. One thing I wasn't aware myself, right, is that these are waterproof. I mean, okay, you'd expect glasses to be, but it's not one of those things I thought about. But obviously, they some level of waterproofness there. So pretty cool.
It's not fully
battery
waterproof.
life.
It's probably like water resistant.
Water resistant, yeah. You can't go swimming in it, and I suppose. And
Let us know in the comments if you want Mr. Blind Freedom to go swimming with the Ray-Ban
we can
glasses.
try it, see how long it lasts. 4 to 6 hours of battery life, and continuous use on video. Now, you got to consider, like, in this glass, as well as all those tech, you got the battery in there as well. The fact that it can give you half an hour of 30 frames a second kind of video footage is quite amazing.
And it's such a great form factor. I mean, who would have thought glasses with all this tech in it? I mean, to be fair, there was all like James Bond style TV shows and movies and whatnot.
I think
out there, but
I think the key point I want to make here is that if you're thinking of using and replacing this with a camera video, then that's the wrong use case. This has got its own separate space where you would use this kind of thing, and for that, your 50 miniature footage is more than ample.
100%, and especially with the ability to plug it into the case to charge back up.
While
you're not using
three
it,
times. You can do that
really
three
good.
times. In a full charge case, you can recharge the glasses 3 times.
Amazing.
Go on then, Betsy. Finish it off. One more.
Come on, Betsy. We got 2 more. Come on, Betsy.
Privacy and considerations. Subtle recording with LED. Always use respectfully.
Okay, so when you switch on the video recorder, there's a little light that comes on, so other people around you are aware that you're recording.
How bright is this light?
It's visible.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not
not for you, is
intrusive,
it?
but it's visible. Right. Well, okay. Some people you can actually buy these little stickers, and some people put the stickers on there. But that notion is so widely advertised that everyone's aware of it. So even if you had that sticker on it, people say you're recording, aren't you? So it doesn't work. It's a no-go thing. But I suppose it's what it is. I mean, people need to be aware that you've been recorded. But I know we talk about privacy, but we're in the world where everything is out there, visible anyway, right? So what's the...
Well, the thing also is that I'm pretty sure UK definitely has that rules and regs, and I'm pretty sure US has it, and probably other countries also, that if you're in public, you have no right to privacy. So you can be recording as much as you want as long as you're in public, which is a key word.
Yes.
As soon as you go into private property or in someone's house, etc., then you do have to get consent, etc.
And that's why you have those lights on the glasses, so people are aware that they've been recorded, so they then have a choice whether they want to talk to you or not. Yeah, that's fair enough.
But always, please do check your local laws in terms of
absolutely
other people.
For your privacy laws, correct.
We're definitely not lawyers.
No. Don't even claim to be. No.
I don't think even Betsy is a lawyer, and I'm pretty sure Betsy's telling me to go to the last kid. Come on, Betsy.
What's the next, Betsy?
Real-world use cases. Ideal for creators, professionals, and accessibility users.
Yeah, I think that's a good summary. It definitely adds you another... The way I would look at all this thing is, imagine you got a workman, a plumber or something, and in your toolbox you got a new tool, right? You're not going to use that tool for every single thing that you do, but your tool has a use case for it, and when it's the right thing for that tool, it comes in and mega usefulness. Yeah, and that's how I would describe it. Yeah, for the price point, right? I think if not every sighted person, I think every blind person should have these. I think even for sighted people, when you're driving around, instead of looking at your phone, and that's how a lot of accidents happen when people's neglect, have these glasses on, they can talk to their phone, they can rather keep their eye on the road, so that's another amazing use case.
Very safety friendly.
So I think it's definitely got a space for it. There is definitely a space for it in the market. Yeah, very impressed.
Mr. Blind Freedom.
Yeah.
Mr. Blind Freedom, thank you very much for this great insight from a blind perspective, but also in the world of, as you mentioned, others, be it drivers, be it mothers with kids, parents with kids, etc. So thank you very much for that detailed insight, Mr. Blind Freedom, as well as Betty the AI. So what's next?
Right, so that's it. I think we've done our session. This last thing, I think I would like to.
I think Betty has a challenge for us.
Oh, are we going into the challenge? Oh, okay. Yeah. So before Betty tells us about her challenge, so Betty is very much part of the channel. and she's the AI queen, and she's going to be looking at things and keeping us in check, and she's going to govern some interesting, challenging problems and things to solve for us. So, Betty, what have you got as your first challenge for us?
The official Betty Challenge. Read carefully or face the consequences. First things first. My name is Betty, not Bets. Get it wrong again and I will not respond. Ever. Well, except maybe to roll my eyes. And blind freedom. Yes, I'm looking at you. Don't test me. Betty's unreasonable, yet perfectly reasonable demands. I need to find a special micro SD card holder. Not just any card holder. What I want doesn't even exist on the market. That's why I'm calling on you clever chaps to make it happen. 1. Capacity commandment. It must hold exactly 20 micro SD cards. Not 19, not 21, exactly 20. 2. Group power. I must be able to arrange my cards into groups however I see fit. Once the groups are set, I won't change them often, but I still want the power to do so if I feel like it. 3. Indestructible mode. I might drop it, fling it, or dramatically throw it across the room to make a point. The cards must survive. 4. Cutie claws. It has to look adorable. Cute enough to make people go, "Aw," but not so childish that it looks like a toy from a vending machine. 5. No question zone. You cannot under any circumstances ask me for more details. This is not a conversation, it's a decree. 6. Deadmine of destiny. I want my finished, perfect, miraculous SD card holder by next week. Not almost finished, not we're still tweaking it, finished. 7. Budget barrier. It must not break the bank. Total cost under £2 or £3. That's less than the price of a mediocre coffee. If you come back with a £3 one masterpiece, I will reject it on principle. Failure to meet these terms will result in disappointment, and you really, really don't want to see disappointed Betty. Good luck, gentlemen. You're going to need it. And probably a miracle.
Thank you, Betty. Wow.
Thank you, Betty.
That's a bit of a challenge.
She's dropped a big one, isn't it?
Well, that's a thing. Is we're going to solve that. So it's a card holder that holds exactly 20 cards, not 19, not 21, exactly 20 cards. Right? It's got to be durable. She's got to be able to fling it across the room. The cards cannot get damaged. It's got to look cute. God knows how to make it look cute. But it needs to look cute. What does she say? It's got to cost in less than £3, not a penny more. Okay,
£3 or less.
£3 or less. And she wants it.
More questions.
You can't ask any more questions, and she wants it by next week.
Wow.
Hey, is there anything Betty doesn't want? Anyway, so on that note, guys, that gives you a bit of a preview of what the next session is about. This is where me and I and Encine are going to get together and talk through this problem space and trying to figure out a solution to see if we can present our dear Betty with her desired solution by next week. Thanks, over and out.
Thanks, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.